Well, great morning, everyone. Starting the day with a nice cup of coffee. So, last night was the first night I had my fireplace going, so that was really nice. Enjoyed that. Now, I did change my fireplace over from a regular fireplace to one that's run on the, propane, gas of some sort and variety. So I did change that. Give the cards a shuffle here while I'm talking. And we'll just see what they have to say today. Oh my goodness. So we're going to use the Gypsy Oracle cards, my Lenormand deck, and a tarot deck. So first thing out, readings about a messenger. Of difficult times, the cross to bear. When it comes to the evidence in hand. Okay. So, things are not going away for Trumpenstein. This could also be economy, what housewives are facing, but let's see what else it has to say here. But it's a difficult message that's coming out. When it comes to the cheerfulness, the energy coming into it, for his life, the long life, the things that have been happening, and now the fight that he's in. So this has to do with the Epstein things, evidence in hand, the struggle, that he's always wanted to have people cheering him and that type of thing. When it comes to his life, but that's not happening now. He is in the midst of a struggle with people. So what's going on today? Yeah, house on fire, misfortune, things are blowing up, imploding, burning down. Looking forward, people are turning their backs on him now, okay? Yeah. Economy is crashing. Economy is crashing. And they're looking at things that are being worked on. Okay? They're working on turning their back on him because they see that things are in crash and burn mode now. He can't get away with how bad the numbers are when it comes to joblessness and it comes to the economy crashing. He can't lie his way out of that. The challenge is love. Now the challenge for him is what he loves, which is money, ego, being put on a pedestal when it comes to business. His thing is about making money for himself, but there is a new action coming when it comes to his business ventures and drama. Okay. A wedding. So this has to do with some sort of a person that he's involved with. a divergent path. And an agreement, okay? So this could again be some of his high-level supporters are now seeing business declining, the trouble with all of this, and they are ready to take a divergent path. The outcome, outside influence, the theft, ongoing theft, when it comes to friends, they're looking at this divergent path and wanting a victory. So they see, you know, the writing on the wall. Underneath driving it all, we have, Trump thinking he's the Lord, thinking he's above everybody, the nightmare scenario that's taking place, and the obstructions, okay? So the writing on the wall is clear. The thefts, the things that have been going on, there's a new message coming out about the implosion, okay? When it comes to his business ventures and the people he's been involved with and their thefts, they see that this stuff is now becoming uncovered. Again, we've got the evidence in hand. We're struggling, working on a new action, coming together for a victory. That's the foundation, okay? And at the center of it all, it's about the harsh light of truth now, the difficulties that are being faced in the long term, the lifetime, turning their back on good business, and the divergent path now when it comes to those supporters. So let's go ahead and shuffle and do a clarifying read and see what it has to say. But you know, they see the economy is failing. They've stolen as much as they can steal. And now it's time to jump ship. Basically what it looks like. And the Epstein things and the economy is not going away. So let's see, at the center of it all we have, the nightmare scenario, the concern that's taking place, this stuff that's hanging over their heads, the truth that you can't get away from. Above it, the dark force, guess who? The ongoing dark drama that people are involved with now with this fool, and the pain. Okay, this is the mental pain, mental, physical pain, the Three of Swords, the nightmare of his dark deeds. Okay, that's the foundation. The foundation is the pain of it now. His dark deeds continue, and the worry and concern is at the center of it all. On one hand, we have judgment. Judgment is coming in place above it. It's being worked on. When it comes to his dark deeds, and want to have this move now rapidly. Things are beginning to move more rapidly. We see his decline is coming ever more present day by day. Okay, mentally, he is just not there. Okay, mentally he's not there, and people want to retreat from this. So it could also be Republicans wanting to retreat now and run for the hills. On the other side of it, we have, the things he continues to try to block information. He won't take in any information from people. He's surrounded by yes men that tell him what he wants to hear. The new cup is coming, his cup of abominations. And he wants to try to control the action, but things are moving rapidly when it comes to his health, mental, physical health declining. And he can't get away, okay? Now, usually, this is just each man for himself. Don't have somebody else in there ferrying people across. This is mentally retreating and going and trying to get away, okay? But they're surrounded by these problems, okay? Rapidly, again, the concern, this new cup that's coming out, working on things, the nightmare of trying to control this, and his ongoing dark drama is affecting his health now, the decline. And the first thing out is the wheel is turned, okay? The wheel is turning. Things that are up in the air, more things, what's being given out, what they are trying to juggle, what they're looking at, what they're balancing, what they're trying to figure out because of the burden of all of this. And where this is being driven to, the chariot, it's in motion. It's about messages that are coming out, concrete messages you can't get away from. When it comes to the harvest, which is bad, new information, feeling battle weary. When it comes to the things moving for the long term, and the message about an action. And again, the truth is coming out. Harsh truth is coming out. And the one that people can't get away from when it comes to the wealthy. And the lies and things that have been constantly being put out, the messages. And the actions that they're doing. Now they know their actions are on themselves, and so they are looking at each man for themselves and wanting a victory. So there's more of an agreement underneath of it all that Trump is being ruled by his emotions, okay? And again, always a theft in place, his con, his drama that he's trying to get away with, and what they're trying to build, which comes out of a great manipulation, but they are facing loss with it now. So now they have that inner reflection that has to take place. They have to look at themselves, turning this stuff over, okay? They're looking and seeing what's been sacrificed, and the greed that's in place, and his harsh drama, always ruled by the mind, and his harsh drama, and where things have been just so trying to bind people, just trying to rule over people. And the drama that's happening with that, the mental things that he's doing, but the evidence is in hand again. And more information, messages, more information will be coming out. And this is the time there are investigations going on. And they are feeling, again, more concerned with looking at issues themselves, how they're going to be seen in this. being pushed to the edge at the moment, 7 of Wands. When it comes to these desires, this drama, okay? And fighting for truth. People want absolute truth. When it comes to Trump, when it comes to him attempting to be dictator, and the fight, the struggle that people are in, and this is reaching a tower moment, and Republicans are starting to walk away, distancing from it. They're like, you know, we've got to get out of this thing now, okay? Yeah. So we'll see more and more taking action when it comes to this and what's coming down, the nature of things coming out to America now. So, yeah, it's looking like more and more of them. Yeah, because he continues to try to control things from the White House and Project 2025. But that is, you know, stick it to people. This is, again, this is beyond just that strength of control. This is active hate and drama, and that is coming to its end, okay? So the more toxic Trump gets, the more that the Republicans are saying we need to get out of here because he is really just losing his mind. Dementia Don is going downhill, and he looks just absolutely horrid. He gets out and he speaks and he talks about, oh, I won all these golf games. Yeah, at your golf club where you cheat, where you award yourself the victory every time. So I'm sure people are so impressed with that. So it's always the same thing. Every talk he wants to blame Biden, he wants to blame Obama, he wants to blame everything else, and then he takes credit for anything that anyone else does. And when things go wrong, he throws everybody else under the bus. And, you know, people that are surrounding him are getting tired of it, unless they're in so freaking deep that they can't get out. And then they just try to ramp him up even more. People like Stephen Miller, like Hog's Breath, that's going to go down for war crimes. He is going to go down for war crimes for sure. They will, yeah, he's going to have jail time. Hog's Breath will wind up having jail time. And Trump is declining his health. Every day it's getting worse. He's becoming more and more deranged and, again, closer to stroke, closer to a heart attack, stroke, dementia, all of that is ramping up day by day. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.